Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Baha Racha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone, GMS. Peace, blessings, and citations to the Bayath Shah Dabadar, the house of David, beginning with the 144,000. Adawan Ratazar, which means Lord willing. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And 2 days ago, actually, I did a lesson on this, but I played a certain video, or 2 videos, on the same article. Alright, and then it got taken down, so I'm going to be super duper careful this time. So, this is from the 25th of May 2024, the Hope for Year Jacob's Trouble. And this is judgment from Yahweh Shemel Shai, righteous judgment. Okay, this is good news that we're receiving. And this is from the People's Voice.tv. Okay, so you have this British MP, Member of Parliament, who pushed getting those you know what vaccines on the public, right? And he's undergone quadruple amputation after hands and feet turned black. Okay, so the very same politician, and all these politicians know what this was all about, man. Okay, and they push it on the public, and many people have consented and taken it. Okay, and many people have perished. All right, and if not, they ain't the same. The body ain't the same, man. A lot of people can't have children, right? Specifically men and things like that. All right, their blood's not the same. Their DNA is altered, things of that nature. All right, their immune system is weaker. The list goes on. They're suffering health problems, man. Okay, and really these people are like puppets for the elites. Okay, and they've pushed that. And now look, now he's amputation. All right, rightfully so, man. That's why Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 31 says it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Okay, because none can deliver you out of that, man. Alright? So, fully vaccinated British lawmaker Craig McKinley has undergone quadruple amputation surgery after his immune system was unable to deal with an infection causing open quote extremely rare end quote reaction which turned his hands and feet black and his body, right, a very strange shade of blue, right? So he promoted the vaccine to his constituents during the PD. Right, he was stunned by how quickly the infection became life-threatening. Right, according to doctors, he was suffering from sepsis and only had 5% chance of survival. Sorry about that, fly near me. All right, I urge you to check these videos out, in your own time, man, because they go in on it. They explain and break that. They go into everything, man. Okay, the untongues are falling upon themselves. Their own whistleblowers are telling on themselves, man. Okay, but I won't play that here. McKinley also praised the healthcare workers for their role in vaccinating as many people as possible during the right, presenting certificates and things like that. To Thanet Centre volunteers, November 2021, which is the year that we're pushing, people to get maxed up, right? You have Boris Johnson, get yourself, vaccinated. You did a good thing, things, that's my impression of him, and things like that. They're sending out text alerts, emails, I believe. Well, sent letters out anyway, text, maybe emails as well. However, they could contact you to come forth, really. So, this is basically going into what sepsis does. Alright. So, the MP is suffering the kind of severe, fast forward 3 years, right? This MP is suffering severe health consequences shared by many people around the world in the wake of the rollout. Sepsis is the body's extreme response to an infection that is not dealt with effectively by the immune system. Okay. And the vaccines can do these things to you too. Alright. The body essentially begins shutting down and the life-threatening condition requires urgent medical care to prevent organ damage and painful death. Okay. He was put in induced coma with multiple organ failures, the MP, and he told Great Britain News that there's a period of 3 weeks from which his memory has been completely wiped. Alright, so get the scriptures. In fact, I'll read it off another device. Okay. See? So this is again the Lord doing this, man. Alright? And they've got a lot of blood on their hands too. Okay, because they knew what this was all about, and things like that. All right. Galatians chapter 6 verse 7, it says, "Be not deceived, the Most High power Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting." You see, so the Lord is not mocked, man. Okay, they be sowing wickedness, so they reap wickedness. He's been pushing this, on the public to take, right? And many people have been wounded because of it, right? They trusted in, they put their confidence in princes, right, and these governors, okay? Most of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, were the biblical Hebrew Israelites and the Israelite foreigners as well, speckled bird. Okay, you went down to Egypt for help, man, and trusted in Pharaoh. Is the modern day Pharaoh, man. Okay, and he's giving you that serpent's juice. Okay, now this guy, right, is reaping the wickedness that he's sown by pushing these onto the masses. Okay, now you got to deal with amputated hands. All right, look at that, man. The body, his hands and his feet black, and his body strange shade of blue. So he's put you in a world of hurt, things like that, man. Most of your livelihood is ruined now. Okay, and that's what you get. Okay. That's there's a few articles regarding um, this whole thing. All right, look at this. May the 24th, leaked video shows me, that word, the CEO of that company, telling Fauci we should fake a 1 month before it happened. See, these are the wicked agendas that they've got. All right. Recall in 2022, Bansal struggled to explain why the what was found to contain a gene sequence patented by 3 years before the PD, when the dominant narrative was that the fill in the blank emerged from a wet market in Wuhan, China. All right, if we go further up, Moderna CEO told Pharma to fake a just before the thing hit, before they unleashed it. According to new leaked video footage, interview with Atlas Venture reveals that he spoke with Fauci just a month before the thing happened in December 2019. Alright. And there's more and more information is coming out about this, man. Okay, but you don't hear, nobody else is like in an uproar with this, where this is concerned. You don't hear nothing from Volkan Malone, and there's so much going on, and you want to tell me he doesn't have anything to say about this? Look at this, 25th of May. You know what, Maxine, now linked to Rare. Read that for yourself. Okay? And it doesn't matter which one, you took, because they're all deadly. Okay? The study raises concern about the vaccine's potential to trigger a rare form of something C word known as, can't read that. Alright? This will go into all of it. Okay? And, we can get another scripture in the book of Psalm chapter 37, verse 32. Okay. And it reads, "The wicked watcheth the righteous," the wicked Esau Edom, the so-called WHITE man, alright, "watcheth the righteous and seeketh the slain," man. Okay. So we're on his number one target on his list. Okay, he's always seeking to slay us in any way, shape, or form possible. They're committing economic warfare against us, biological warfare against us. All right, contaminate our food. The food is defiled. All right. Any way, shape, and form, they're wanting to, seeking to destroy us, man, miseducate us. All right, mass incarcerate us. The list goes on. Okay, they study us, man. All right, and these are And these heathens, which are our enemies, beginning with E, man. See, they know where the Israelites, they study us, especially E. All right. When you get the Hebrew word for watcheth, right, it's the Strong's H6822 concordance number, and it's um, pronounced Tazapah. Goes into lookout or about, spy, keep watch, observe, to spy, watch closely. That's what these devils do, man. Okay. Watch us closely. All right. We're not in trouble as other men. Okay. In fact, let me get that afterwards. Okay. Just paraphrasing it now. All right. But yeah, they've got all these different distractions. All right, for us, predictive programming and things like that. Which especially 2/3 in Babylon the Great America of our people, man, they're completely done. All right, they're completely glued to E's ways and his society and things like that, man. And since they watch us closely, they know exactly, how to oppress us even more. All right. Uh, Psalm 73 and 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. That's right, man. Okay. And Esau's way harsher to us than these other heathen nations, man. Okay. Here it is, you can have an Israelite and an heathen commit the exact same crime, but an Israelite will get, penalized more for it, get more jail time for that. Okay. Look at this. The thing over your face made people more susceptible to the you know what. And it would do. Here it is. You're breathing oxygen and you're exhaling carbon dioxide, but having your face covering up your nostrils and your mouth and things like that, you're basically inhaling what you're exhaling. You're inhaling what you're breathing out, what your body's getting rid of. Okay? So that exacerbated things. And all of a sudden, they're bringing this out now when they damn well knew what this was all about. They knew this was detrimental to people's health. Okay? But most people already consented and took those J's. You know? A new study, yeah, right, has found that you know what were not only ineffective at reducing the risk of infection from the you know what, they actually made people more susceptible, right, to the illness. And then the material the thing is made out of and things like that. All right. I heard, it was made out of they put a certain thing inside it, and then you inhaled that, and it, was more problematic to your health and things like that. Researchers collected and utilized data from the Office for National Statistics, right, to estimate infection rates between people who wore a thing and people who refused it. All right, the time range study was November 2021 to May 2022 at the height of the, and they said it, PLANDEMIC. All right, so you can read more into this. All right, so they're being exposed, man. Okay, they're being hella exposed. Look at that. 24 governors warn PD treaty will allow the World Health Organization to force, right, on Babylonians. Okay. And, who was it? I believe it was Joe Biden that says, "Oh, you don't have to take it," and then months down the line, right, he changed his mind and said, "Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to You're gonna have to take this if you want to do this and that." You see, so these devils are a forked tongue, man. All right, let's get Psalm 94. Read verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee? Right? Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by law? And they do frame mischief by law, man. Look at the wicked policies they bring about, these wicked legislations, right? These different bills and laws that they push forward. Okay? Many people, you know, and I mentioned this before, man, especially family members and friends, man, a lot of relationships were destroyed and broken up and things like that. Okay? You know, you didn't take it, you can't come around near me anymore and things like that, you can't come see grandma, etc. Things of that nature. So these are mischievous things that these elites, the Amalekites, right? Of the J-ish people, the small hatters, man, right? That they put into place. All right. Verse 21. Psalm 94, verse 21. They gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemn the innocent blood. See, they have their wicked counsels, right? Behind closed door, man. All right. They've got a lot of blood on their hands for sure, right? Two dozen governors have urged the Biden administration not to sign the WHO PD treaty, warning that the fine print will grant Dr. Tedros Adhanom, all right, sweeping new powers, including the right to force the thing onto the ones that didn't want to, onto basically the hesitant Americans, all right. In an open letter to Biden, the governor said the US must not sign a deal with the globalists under any circumstances, as it would enable the WHO to unilaterally declare global health emergencies and force the US to impose L-downs and mandate vaccines, which another L-down is coming anyway. Okay? Look at this devil called Schwab, man. Cotton Swab. Bees are bad for our planet. We can live without them. So he wants to basically get rid of the bees. All right? We need bees to help pollinate all, the most of these plants, okay, things like that. Bees have many functions, all right. And you have Hashim al Shah, man, all right, created all these different organisms for different purposes on the planet for the as well, and to benefit the ecosystem, all right. Honey, all right, and you can look up facts about bees and purpose of bees as well, and look research into that, okay. So he wants to do this. Bees are bad for our planet. All of a sudden they're bad now, but they weren't bad before. We can live without them. You see, who thinks like this? Who has that warped mindset? These people, right? And you got a lot of our people that vote for them. Which voting is going off, all right? I mean, vote for like your president, your prime minister of your nation, and things like that. Okay, thinking that things will be better. Which really they're not elected; they're selected. Okay. So that's what this article is going into. All right. Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 20. For there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. That's right. And the Lord will certainly put the candle of the wicked out, man. Okay. Because if this man was to continue to rule, man, there'd be nobody left on earth. Not even him. Okay. He's a madman. Everything and everyone will be extinct, man. Okay. Look at this one. And this is today, May the 27th. Right? Hospitals, MURDERED, patients, right, in cold blood to meet the you-know-what targets, whistleblowers testify. Look at that. Everything's coming to the surface, man. Big pharma governments and hospitals around the world are scrambling to cover up the crimes they committed during the you-know-what as the truth finally begins catching up with those who took the opportunity to play God and begun culling the herd. See? And they look at these people as goyim, useless eaters. Right? They have that God complex, thinking who should live, who shouldn't live. Right? And they have that Depop program bringing down the world's population. Okay? So hospitals were in on it too, man. Murdered. You know what it says? People, just to meet the targets. Alright? And then blame it all on the sea. Okay? And most of them DETHS, right? Were a lot of that were the vaccines, man. Okay. Protected by the mainstream media, these, thought they had committed a perfect crime. See, but the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and good. You see? So he's seen all this, man. That's why heavy judgment is coming out. is being issued forth, man. But now eyewitnesses and family members of the dead are providing powerful testimonies in inquiries that have the potential to bring justice to the bereaved and finally wake up the sleeping masses to what really happened during the you know what. They have a lot to pay for, man. Okay, and don't forget the Jill Bates Foundation. Okay, Melinda as well, his wife. That foundation, they were pushing, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans should get vaccinated first and things like that. Oh, it's easy for them to contract it first, man. We need to look out for them first. All right, which is that was all again to get out, for them to again try and get rid of us. Okay, urging that the Israelites were the ones to get it first. We became the face of it. All right. The global elite have been warning us they plan to depopulate the earth and they began culling the herd. Okay. When you look up the definition of the word culling, let's do it on the other device. Okay. Define culling. Reduction of wild animal population by selective slaughter. That's what these devils have been doing to us. Okay. Reduce not only just the population of the people, but also the population of the Israelites because we're the sand of the sea, man. Okay. And selectively slaughtered us, man. Alright. So many have perished for taking this. Hospitals were, open quote, involuntarily euthanizing, end quote, patients during the you know what, and then putting their deaths under the you know what to boost the official number of the something dead, inculcate the masses with fear-based programming, and lay the groundwork for the you know what vaccine rollout. Okay. This is according to the powerful testimonies of close family members and government whistleblowers in the Scottish something inquiry that is ongoing as we speak. Yeah, man. Wickedness, and again, you can look more into this and even watch that little video here. All right. So let's get this last scripture and close out. Get it in the book of Proverbs again. Proverbs chapter 27 verse 23, and it reads, oh no, actually, wrong scripture, I don't need that, no. In fact, I'm going to end it there. Alright, so with that I'm going to say shalom.